How's it going, everybody? Back at you with another Age of Empires 3 game. Today on the menu, we have a proper 3-course meal for you. We got man like Kaleli playing as Ottoman. I've said this before, Kaleli, very, very strong player. Sits around 2100 elo. Sometimes he drops if he's doing some troll builds, but an exceptionally strong player. He's playing as Otto as well, and you know what that means? You know what that means. If you play Otto, you are automatically plus 300 elo. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry, blame the developers, not me. You're just 300 plus elo. Extra. So technically, Kaleli is around 2400 elo here. He's going up against big Kanisi, and man like Kanisi is playing as Portugal. It's one of his old kind of goat civs. Back in the vanilla days or the Asian dynasty days, Kanisi was one of the top players, and he would often play Portugal. More so on water maps than land maps, but still. So he's very familiar with this civ. He's not playing Aztec, which is another plus 400 civ. Plus 400 elo civ. He's playing as Portugal, which is a very strong civ, but not a completely busted civ. Although they do have some completely busted cards, which I've talked about in other games, like the Grape Shot, Order of Aviz. Like, these things are absolutely incredible. Just admiring the view here. All I can think about, do the carpet match the drapes? And I'm thinking about Revnak's mum, which they do! Hey-yo! Okay, let's go have a look then over at the Dukes. Okay, 1v1 Azap. We have Capitalism coming in first. Shipment. Ooh, Flight Archery. I like Flight Archery in Kuleli school. Kuleli. That means that's very good for Azaps and Cav Archers, but obviously this is called the Azap build, so I wouldn't be surprised. He's got 22 Azaps in there, and he's got a semi-Oglan school as well, which makes them cheaper. So probably going all out Azaps this game, which would be really cool to see. Agent with the Naturalist, 2 Vils, 2 Revnak's mum. She's always juicy. She's juicy on the inside as well. Mama like the flank. Okay. So clearly going to be picking up the Arc. Worth 60 wood there. You guys impressed with my motorboating skills. I'm good at motorboating, but then again, it's pretty easy to motorboat on those big jublays. Sorry. I'm not drunk, believe it or not. The one time I'm actually sober casting. Yo! Okay, right. Let's go have a look over at Kanisi then, see what he's up to. We are seeing a 10-10. You can see there he's gone for the classic 10-10. He's aging up with... I was about to say, I think we're going to see the Naturalist as well. But when you 10-10, I do like aging up with 500 food, because just because you age up as soon as that 700 coin hits, you kind of do age up. Whilst if you age up with the 2 Vils, 2 cows, it does take a while to age up. Even though it's a better long-term investment by a mile, it does take a while to gather that extra food. So, yeah, going for the 500 food, Philosopher's Prince, I do like it. And Kanisi being super aggressive here. He's about to pick up 120 coin, which is why he stopped at sort of 180 coin there, because he's going to get a treasure worth it, which makes perfect sense. And look at his food. And that is a super aggressive town center. I think what Kanisi has done, he's had a look at Kaleli's deck, which it's not showing me for some reason. So you can see, but I mean, if you see that, you know you're not going to get H2 rush. Let's be honest. You know, there could be a semi-FF, but the chances are you're not going to get rushed. And when you 10-10 with Portugal anyway, you're so fast that getting that town center up is very tough to punish. Even if you do rush, it's going to be very, very tough to punish. I'm not sure what this villager's doing over here. Oh my God, is that villager? He sent a villager all the way out here? He sent a villager all the way out here just to try and steal a treasure. I love it. and doesn't get it and isn't going to get the kill either. It's a bit of a waste of time there. Hey, you got to admire the... I mean, that's like, when you're 10-10ing as well, that's like 10% of your eco is one villager, like almost, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of time wasted. Okay, clearly going for 700 coin, 5 villagers. Interesting. Aging up with the scout. So, does have 1k coin, does have 5. Looking like this could be 5 Spahi. I think he's going to go Spahi into... Did he go for capitalism? He did. So, looking like he's going to go for Spahi, probably into the FI here. Doesn't have moss construction or anything like that. But look at that age up time from Kanese. 5 minutes 35 in age 3. Really? Really? He was so fast, he forgot to put that forward town centre. I'm not even sure if that town centre actually got built in time before this one arrived. Might have been a mistake. He has sent 4 villagers here, or maybe he's made a couple. But anyways, he's going to send his forward... Where's this going? Oh my god, he's really taking the map control. Kanese playing this... At the moment, you very often see Portugal just kind of like turtle up with their town centres. But Kanese playing... Look at the amount of natural resources that this town centre covers. Like, he really is taking the map control there. That's really, really good to see. Kaleli's going for Sublime Port. I did not see that coming. Okay, Sublime Port. So that's why he sent the 5 villagers. And oh my god, he's going into H3 and look how much wood he's about to get. 2,400 wood. 2,400 wood. And he's oh my god, there's something to explain here. So he ages up. Okay, yeah, he's getting some millet system here. I mean, just go for double barrack. He could just go double TC as well. Surely you just go double TC here. This is incredible. Or you just carry on having everyone on food and you just spam those ASAPs out. Is that what he's going to do? Millet system and now Coprulu Viziers. So he's gone for like 2 villager techs. Honestly, though, I probably just would have put down 2... okay, he has put down 1 town centre, which is good. You could probably go like 1k wood behind this as well. Okay, he's going to go for 2 factories. So this is incredible, actually. This is like, that's why, I mean, usually you see 700 wood. But this is just an incredible way of doing oh, he kills a villager there as well. Very nice. Kanese does have 5 goons. So losing 4 Delhi for 1 villager is not great, but, you know. You see the Dragoons, which is going to be really good for you, knowing that you're making ASAPs. So yeah, this is actually incredible. This is incredible. So he's run out of wood already, but I mean, he put down like 4 houses, 2 barracks, 1 town center, and now he's getting villagers very quickly as well. Look how fast those villagers are getting produced here, and that's actually incredible. And he's got double TC, so he's going to be getting villagers very, very quickly here, which is going to be interesting. So, yes, Sublime Porte. So, we've seen this build quite a lot. Not a lot, but we do see this build. But usually it's for, like, when you go into age 2, you usually see it. And then you kind of get docks if it's on a water map, and you do all that sort of good stuff. But what Kaleli has done here... is he's done it in a way where he's essentially doing a fast fortress with the Sublime Porte. So taking Sublime Porte to the next level by doing it in age 3 instead of age 2. A fort going up. Kaleli should have been pushing there, but getting distracted by the goons. That's a shame, because that fort would have gone down with those 2 falconets. Kaleli should be pressuring right now. He should be pushing. He's getting veteran ASAPs, and he's sending 11 ASAPs. Maybe that's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for veterancy here. Okay, lots of villagers on wood now. ASAPs do cost 60 food and 40 wood. He's now housed as well, so he's going to need a house. There goes 2 more. And yeah, now he's going to just be able to double pump these. And especially with how quick his eco is going to be producing here. He's just going to be able to be pumping out these units, and the villagers are pumping out already. Look, 28 villagers already. He did send 5, and that's another reason why the Sublime Porte, rather than going for 700 wood, he can get away with sending 5 villagers, which is really, really nice here. So we got a fast fortress Sublime Port. This is the first I've seen. I have not seen this build before. Done in the way I've seen Sublime Port, but I've not seen it done in this manner before, which is really, really cool. Very, very unique here by Kaleli. Maybe he got inspired by the Sublime Port build I've had on the channel before. You know, like, I think Sheikh was the kind of the original Ottoman player to actually use it. Not sure where he would have drawn the inspiration from, but certainly this card is, it's kind of always been there, but it's not really in the meta, but maybe this changes things. Because this looks, he's up in score versus Kanisi, who, this year he's played Portugal, 3 town centers, a fort is up. Look at the amount of assets he's got. Look at the amount of assets he's got. You know, we're at 10.5 minutes, he's got 2 Falcons, like, he's had like 50 ASAPs now. This is incredible. This is incredible, and he's actually up in score versus a Portuguese player. One of the best as well, may I add. Sublime Port. Okay, damn. Maybe the meta is staring at this card going... I mean, there's so many metas with Otto. That's how OP Otto are. There's just so many insanely strong metas with them. Like Age 2 Double Racks Jan Rush. That's one meta. The FI build into Moss Construction is a second build. You know, there's so many OP builds with this Civ. It's incredible. Okay, Kanisi applying some pressure here. 35 vils for Otto. 1k coin coming in. He does have an artillery foundry as well. You definitely want to add something to these ASAPs, and Falconets might just be that. Okay, we've got Dragoon Combat coming in. He doesn't actually have that much, but he's able to keep the ASAPs at bay with the Cassadors. ASAPs are heavy infantry, of course, so veteran Cassadors do a lot of damage versus them. A 3rd town center now for Otto. Kanisi on 45 villagers, 37 for Otto. But honestly, with how quickly these villagers are getting produced and the fact that they're free, is Otto probably going to catch up with him. Okay, 2nd Falconet going down. He loses a few goons, but that's a good trade for Kanisi because it means Kanisi's allowed to just have free reign now on these ASAPs. And look at the pressure he is applying right now. Okay, so how many was that? 3 Falconets coming in here. That's going to be nice. It's going to be tough for Kanisi to deal with. He still obviously has his 3 organ guns, which he's probably going to need to send right now. He can obviously make organ guns from the fort as well, don't forget. But Kaleli backing off. Probably sees the fort. Oh, did you see that range? Oh, a very early counter-infantry rifling. That is a very early rifling tech. CIR, as the acronym goes. So very, very early CIR. And for anyone who doesn't know, that's an arsenal tech, which is going to give an extra multiplier against heavy infantry for these Cassadors. It's a very big brain move because it essentially means they do an extra 18 damage to all of these ASAPs. Every shot, they do an extra 18 damage, which is pretty good. Not technically 18 damage because the 20% range resist, but you get the point. Okay, that looked like 1k coin as well. Maybe an H4 coming in here for Kanisi, but he's got to deal with the 3 Falconets. There's a dead villager lying face first in the grass. Pretty sure her ass was sticking out in the air there. I see what you're doing, girl. You can try and tempt me, but I'm a taken man. Revnak's mum is a whole lot of woman. More than enough for me. Kanisi is going to try and hold this by going for some Minutemen and a surround, maybe some Dragoon picks against the Falconets. Kanisi, maybe he's going to decide not to age yet, just go for Culverins instead. Seems like a safer option. Housing him here is definitely a real option as well, and he's running low on wood. He could cancel that Culverin and age up now. So you're going to lose a town center here by the looks of it. Age 4 is coming in with the engineer. That's going to be the 2, I think that's going to be the 2 organ guns, which is really nice. Oh, look at some Mameluke Mamelukes are coming in to say, hello, boys. They have come to the party, and they're not too late this time. They are here early. They arrived not on time. They arrived very early. Fashionably uncool. But that's what you want with Mamelukes. You want them to be uncool. You want them to be the dorks of the party, because they just want to be at the front getting humiliated by your opponent. But as they're getting humiliated, they're taking all of it. They're taking all the abuse, okay? And that allows all of your other units to give the abuse. A weird... Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. The Spahi are the cool kids. Spahi are the cool kids. Mamelukes are the nerds. 3 Culverins coming in for Kaleli here. Wow. H4 almost here, though. He's picking off a few vills. Kinesi on 61 villagers. Kaleli on 58. Cavalry Karas coming in as well. For 4 Mamelukes, I tell you what, that is worth it. These dorks are about to get a whole lot nerdier. 10% extra HP. Yes, thank you. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And that's about to come in at the perfect time here. They now have 1,600 HP. And Kaleli senses blood because Kinesi has just aged up to the industrial age. If ever there was a time to push, it is right here, right now. And he senses blood like a shark does in the water. But we're not on the water, we're in the land. And in go the dorks. The question is, there's the 2 organ guns. 3 Falconets are unpacking, boom, and all of these Catadors are bunching together. And that's purely down to the Mamelukes forcing, squeezing them together. And look how much of an insane fight this is for Kaleli. The goons just get massacred by the Azaps. And Kaleli is staying outside of the fort as well, which is really nice. Kinesi should not have taken the fight there, but I think he just got kind of tripped up and caught under his own infrastructure. 2 heavies coming in from the forts. That's his first shipment in H4 here. These 3 Culverins, though, is the magic number. Oh, but Kinesi backs up there. He should have killed at least one of these Culverins, I think. Look, there's still 3 Mamelukes left. That extra cavalry Karas 145 HP is doing work. This is because of cavalry Karas right now. That is the difference 10% extra HP does. 3 Culverins are hot on the tail of these heavy cannons. And we're seeing pure Azaps right now. Even H4 coming in with the Tycoon Age up here for Kaleli. 68 villagers compared to 63. He's on more villagers than a civilization that gets 3 town centers. The heavies have got nowhere to go. He can't deal with these Culverins. Portugal are one of the cities that don't get a 4 or 3 Culverin shipment in H4. God, they'd be so broken if they did. And I don't think 5 organs is going to be enough here. I don't really know what he sends. I mean, it could be 8 goons. It could be Portuguese expeditionary force. He's going to go... Okay, interesting. He's going to go for heavy fortifications. I think I agree with that. That will buff the fort and all of these outposts, which he's scrambling down. But he needs to find a way to deal with these artillery pieces. He desperately... Okay, there it goes. He desperately needs a Culverin. Just a couple of Culverins might be enough. Kaleli's up in score. He's looking so good. This is against Kinesi, one of the best of the best. Kaleli making it look easy right now. Guard Azap's on the way. He's sending 22 of them. 22 Azaps. Why do Otto get these insanely OP cards? I don't know. Azap's coming from the rear as well. They're just everywhere. They're literally just rushing. Just gang rushing. The 2 heavy cannons, they don't give a fuck. They're now guard status, 18 range, 1.75 attack rate, 2 bombards on the way. They siege down the artillery as well, Foundry, so no Culverins for you. The guard status, they get those beautiful nipple caps. That was an easy Revnax mum joke again, but I'm going to restrain myself. I've done enough of them this game. For one whole ass shipment. Kinesi's all the way down here, struggling for natural resources, struggling for land, which is ironic because his whole game plan was about taking the map. And Goons, just look how quickly Goons get melted to Azap. Kaleli now making mortars, so savage, so perfectly executed. The Sublime Port build looking so strong right now. How does he deal with this? Kinesi's trying to take some map. He's trying to 74 villagers. And Kinesi just calls GG. Well, there you have it. There you have it. Another, as if we needed any more OP Otto builds. Another one just landed. The Kaleli Sublime Port Fast Fortress for you. OP boom. OP military. OP everything. Imagine getting like 2,500 wood and just being in Fortress Age at like 7 minutes. Because why not? Because why not? I don't know. It's incredible though. Let's have a look at the post-game stats. Look at villager count. Like it was always closed. You know, like Otto are not designed to be this boomy. They just were never designed to be this boomy, but apparently they are. In DE, because why not? Incredible. 111 ASAPs. Incredible. Guys, I know Otto players get a lot of hate, and a lot of it is deserved. But another fun Sublime Port new build. What do you guys think? OP or not OP? I mean, everything Otto does is OP, right? And yeah, poor Kinesi there. Just getting bashed by Otto. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Catch you in the next one. Peace.